radio announcer's test. Let's try.
One hand, two ducks. One hand, two ducks, three walking geese. One hand, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters. One hand, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises. One hand, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six pair of Don Alversus tweezers. One hen, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six pair of Don Alversus tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array. One hen, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six pair of Don Alversus tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient secret crypts of Egypt. One hen, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six pair of Don Alversus tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient secret crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity towards procrastination and sloth. One hen, two ducks, three walking geese, four limerick oysters, five corpulent porpoises, six pair of Don Alversus tweezers, 7,000 Macedonians in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient secret crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity towards procrastination and sloth. 10 lyrical, spherical, diabolical denizens of the jeep who haul stall around the corner of the key of the quivery, all at the same time.
Announcer's test originated in the early days of radio broadcasting around 1920. The test involved the pronunciation of difficult words as well as retention, memory, repetition, enunciation, diction, and using every letter in the alphabet a variety of times. One of the better known tests originated at Radio Central New York in the early 1940s as a cold reading test given to prospective radio talent to demonstrate their speaking ability and breath control. Dale Moore, a longtime friend of Jerry Lewis, took this test at Radio Central New York in 1941 and passed it on to him. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.